Are you holding Roosevelt dimes in your pocket change? Money bag, you might be sitting on valuable U.S. coins worth far more than face value. In this video, we explore the Roosevelt dime series, 1946 present, from the United States of America, including mint marks, PDS, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, silver dimes, 1946-1964, versus modern clad coins, rare errors and proof coins, high-grade conditions that increase value, market trends, and collector demand in 2026. Some Roosevelt dimes are only worth a few cents, but rare varieties and error coins have sold for hundreds, thousands, and in extreme cases, even higher in collector auctions. Backhand index pointing right. Learn how to check your coins. Before spending them, let's get started. First up, the Roosevelt dime from 1985 with the D mint mark represents a fascinating piece of United States coinage history that connects collectors to a specific era of American economic and cultural development, while also reflecting the long-standing tribute to President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, whose legacy shaped modern America. This coin was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark. And during the 1980s, the United States Mint was producing large numbers of circulating coinage, yet certain pieces from this period have gained attention today due to condition, rarity, and collector demand. The Roosevelt dime design itself dates back to 1946, shortly after the death of President Roosevelt, and it replaced the Mercury dime as a symbol of respect for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, making every Roosevelt dime part of a larger historical narrative. The 1985 D dime was struck copper-nickel clad composition rather than silver, which had been removed from dimes in 1965. Yet despite this common composition, some coins have become rare due to preservation state and unique minting characteristics. In old condition, coins often show wear on the high points of the design, such as Roosevelt face and the torch on the reverse, yet sometimes an old coin can still hold significant value, especially if it has unique features or errors that distinguish it from standard circulation pieces. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in the United States in the year 1946 to honor President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who led the nation through difficult times, and this coin quickly became one of the most recognized pieces of American currency. And it continues to circulate widely even today among collectors and everyday users alike. The 1992 Roosevelt dime represents a modern era coin that was struck during a time when the United States Mint had already shifted away from silver composition and moved toward a clad structure which includes layers of copper and nickel, making it durable for long-term circulation. Coins minted in 1992 with the P mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the oldest and most important minting facilities in the United States, and this mint has produced billions of coins over its long history. A coin described as uncharted condition is often referred to as being in an extremely high grade or possibly even unknown to grading populations, meaning it has not been widely recorded or studied, and such coins attract strong attention from collectors. The obverse of the Roosevelt dime features a detailed portrait of President Roosevelt facing left with inscriptions that include "Liberty in God We Trust" and the year 1992, which are all struck with precision when the coin is well preserved. The reverse of the coin displays a torch in the center, which symbolizes liberty, along with an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch representing strength and independence, and these elements create a balanced and symbolic design. Unique features of a rare 1992 P dime in uncharted condition may include exceptional luster, sharp strike details, and possibly minting anomalies such as die errors, doubled dies, or off-center strikes, which significantly increase collector interest. Another factor that adds to the uniqueness of such a coin is its surface preservation, where the absence of scratches, marks, or discoloration can elevate the coin into a near-perfect category, often referred to as mint state condition. Coins that remain in pristine condition from the year 1992 are difficult to find because most coins were released into circulation and experienced wear over time, making high-grade survivors much more scarce in comparison. The grading of coins plays a critical role in determining value, and coins that achieve grades such as MS-65 or higher are considered premium examples and can command significantly higher prices in the collector market. In the current market, a standard 1992 P Roosevelt dime in circulated condition holds only face value. However, a high-grade uncirculated example can range from several dollars to potentially over $50, depending on quality. If the coin possesses rare mint errors or extraordinary features, the value can rise dramatically into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. especially when authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services. Collectors often seek such coins for their rarity and investment potential. And auctions have shown that exceptional modern coins can outperform expectations when demand is strong and supply is extremely limited. The appeal of the Roosevelt dime also lies in its historical connection to a beloved president and its continued production for decades, which allows collectors to build complete sets while searching for rare standout pieces like the 1992 P example. In conclusion, the 1992 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark in uncharted condition represents a fascinating opportunity for collectors and investors, as its unique features, condition, rarity, and growing market interest contribute to its potential high value in dollars, making it a remarkable piece in modern numismatics. Next up, strong strike details, particularly in Roosevelt hair and ear area, along with clear definition in the torch bands on the reverse, which are often weak on lower quality strikes, and collectors pay close attention to these fine elements. Another important feature is the presence of clean fields, which are the flat background areas of the coin. And in high-grade examples, these fields remain smooth and free of contact marks, which greatly enhances overall value and desirability in the competitive grading scale. The composition of the 1998 dime follows the modern clad standard, consisting of a copper core layered with nickel, which replaced silver coinage after 1965. And while it lacks intrinsic silver value, it still holds collectible worth based on condition, rarity, and demand. Market value of a typical circulated 1998 D Roosevelt dime remains close to its face value of 10 cents, but uncirculated examples can range from $1 to several dollars. Depending on quality, and coins graded MS67 or higher can reach values from $50 to over $100 in strong collector markets. Exceptionally graded specimens, such as MS68 examples, are extremely rare and may sell for several $100s at auction due to their scarcity and demand among registry set collectors who compete to assemble the highest graded collections possible. The role of professional grading services like PCGS and NGC has greatly influenced the modern coin market by standardizing condition assessment and assigning numeric grades which directly impact value and desirability of coins. Like the 1998 D Roosevelt dime, collectors today often search rolls of coins or purchase mint sets to find high-grade examples, and the thrill of discovering a nearly perfect coin in circulation adds excitement to the hobby and keeps interest alive, even for modern issues. Another factor influencing value is eye appeal, which includes toning, color, and overall visual attractiveness. And some 1998 D dimes may develop subtle rainbow toning over time, which can increase their desirability beyond standard price guides. The historical importance of the Roosevelt dime series also adds intangible value, as it connects collectors to a significant figure in American history, and serves as a reminder of the era in which the design was introduced, and continues to circulate. In conclusion, the 1998 D Roosevelt dime in brilliant condition represents a blend of modern minting precision, historical legacy, and collector demand. And while common in general circulation, its highest grade examples achieve impressive market values, making it a fascinating and potentially valuable coin for collectors today. Next up, history and background of the Roosevelt dime begins with the legacy of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War shaped modern America. And after his passing in 1945, the nation honored him by placing his portrait on the dime starting in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime, and establishing a long-running coin series that continues into modern circulation. The 1998 Roosevelt dime represents a later stage in this historic series and reflects the stability of United States coinage design, where the obverse still features the left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, and the reverse shows a torch symbolizing liberty, along with olive and oak branches representing peace and strength, which have remained consistent for decades. The Denver Mint, marked by the letter D, produced millions of dimes in 1998, yet coins in brilliant, uncirculated condition stand apart due to their preserved luster, sharp strike, and absence of wear, making them desirable among collectors who seek high-grade modern coins with eye appeal and historical continuity. Although the 1998 D Roosevelt dime is not rare in circulated form, the concept of rarity emerges when condition and grading are considered, since coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services become significantly harder to find and therefore command higher values in the collector market. Brilliant condition coins often display full mint luster with a glowing surface that reflects light evenly and shows no signs of handling marks or scratches. And these visual qualities make such coins stand out compared to ordinary examples found in daily. Use unique features of the 1998 D Roosevelt dime include. Today we explore the Roosevelt dime from the year 1999 from the United States Mint. And this small 10-cent coin carries a strong historical meaning and collector interest, because it continues the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who is honored on the coin design. And the dime remains one of the most widely circulated coins in American currency. And this video will guide you through its background features and market value in simple detail for collectors and beginners. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and it replaced the Mercury dime design, and the purpose was to honor his leadership and his connection to the fight against polio and the March of Dimes movement. And by 1999, the design had already been in circulation for more than 5 decades, showing strong continuity in United States coinage history. The 1999 Roosevelt dime was produced at multiple United States Mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and each mint produces coins with its own mint mark, which can be found on the reverse side near the torch. And the mint marks include P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. And these mint marks play a major role in collector value and rarity assessment. The design of the coin features President Roosevelt on the front side, also known as the obverse, and the design was created by John R. Sinek. And it includes the words liberty and in God we trust, and the date 1999 is placed clearly to identify the year of minting, and collectors often examine the strike quality and surface condition to determine grading levels, such as fine, extremely fine, and uncirculated. On the reverse side of the Roosevelt dime, there is a torch representing liberty and branches of olive and oak, symbolizing peace and strength. And this symbolic design has remained unchanged for many years, which makes the coin easily recognizable and highly consistent across decades. And this consistency helps collectors build complete date and mint mark, sets the 1999 Roosevelt dime in fine condition, refers to a coin that has seen circulation, but still maintains visible details such as the facial features of Roosevelt and clear outlines of the torch and branches. And even though it is not in mint state condition, can still hold collector interest depending on the mint mark and overall preservation quality. One of the interesting aspects of the 1999 dime is that it was produced during a time when modern minting technology was improving, and this resulted in sharper strikes and better metal composition control. And the coin is made of a copper core with a nickel out layer, which gives it durability and resistance to wear during circulation. Collectors often search for error coins from 1999 Roosevelt dimes, and these can include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or weak strikes. And such errors can significantly increase the value of the coin in the market, and error varieties are often considered rare because they occur during unexpected minting. Faults. The mint mark plays a very important role in determining the value of a 1999 Roosevelt dime, and coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially proof versions, are often more desirable because they were produced in limited quantities, and proof coins have a mirror-like finish that appeals strongly to collectors in the current coin market. The value of a 1999 Roosevelt dime in fine condition is usually close to its face value of 10 cents when heavily circulated, but in better preserved conditions or with special mint marks or errors, the value can rise to several dollars. And in rare cases, high-grade or error examples can reach significantly higher prices. The demand for Roosevelt dimes remains stable among collectors because it is part of a long-running series, and many collectors aim to complete full sets from 1946 onward. And this makes even common dates like 1999 important for completing collections and maintaining continuity in a full date run. Another factor that influences value is grading by professional coin services, and coins graded as extremely fine or uncirculated receive higher market prices, and grading evaluates details such as surface, wear, luster, and strike sharpness. And a well-preserved 1999 dime can stand out even among common circulation coins. The historical background of the 1999 Roosevelt dime also connects to the broader economic context of the late 1990s in the United States, when coin production was stable and inflation was relatively controlled, and the mint focused on high-volume production to meet everyday currency needs across the country. Collectors today also appreciate the Roosevelt dime for its silver-era connection, even though modern dimes are not made of silver, and earlier versions before 1965 contained silver content, which adds historical comparison value and makes modern versions like the 1999 issue part of a continuing evolution in American coinage. In conclusion, the 1999 Roosevelt dime from the United States Mint represents both everyday currency and collectible history, and its value depends on condition, mint mark, and rarity factors. And while most examples remain affordable in the market, certain high-grade or error versions can achieve stronger demand among collectors, making it a unique and interesting coin to study and collect. Thanks for watching.